Okay. Oh, good. There's my bed's right there. So I try to walk through here. It's very small, and I have this figure eight. It's in my middle of four, sort of. And I tend not to step on it because it's, the symbol figure eight. And it's in salt. So, and I always trip over, kind of almost tripped, coming through there. But it's late here where I'm at. How are you guys doing? And I kind of been wanting to get this video done. I started to do it earlier this afternoon, and I took a turn for whatever, and now I'm just getting back to do the video. And I almost decided to wait to get up the next day here, but I hate to put things off because I'm just not, I don't like to do that. I kind of like to just do it. And so putting things off does not serve me or anyone any justice. Um, if you just, you know, just decide just to put it off, you don't have a good enough reason. I mean, it depends on your reasons that you want to put it off. But you know, if you can do something, go ahead on and do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off to the next day because you never know. You don't live in tomorrow. You don't live in the past. You live right now. Okay, so if you can do it right now, it's better to do it. Don't push yourself. Don't overstrain yourself. Don't have a bad complex. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't have a bad complex. If I don't do something, I'm learning to get over that. That's kind of like I used to be. What they call that. Uh, when you can't stop cleaning, it's everything got to be perfect. I forgot what they call it, but there's a name for it. When you just got to make sure everything's got to be so perfect, so clean, yeah. And then you almost kill yourself doing keeping your whatever, you know, and and it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a human being. Even to this day, all that you did still have not served you in the best of your way, served you in the worst of your way until you finally learn, which is what I did. I finally learned not to um, OCD, I think it's called, not to be so OCD. And because you know, if you got to kill yourself doing that, then you're missing out on what's important. Okay, which is your health, your life, your energy, conserving it to a certain degree, using it for something that is quite more beneficial. That it'll come back to you and serve you as you have served it. You know. So tonight is I'm Lord Shiva, by the way, who, who may not know who I am, and I also carry the energy of Isis. Okay, but I am Lord Shiva, and I am the Cosmos Bitch. Okay, they call me the Cosmos Bitch. That's who I am. All right, and that's who I am. So I'm gonna talk on some things that I had said on other videos that I wanted to talk about some history uh, that is your history of your lives living on different timelines at different times, okay, on the planet. But more so, I want to talk about it as timelines and as the as a society, you know, set up certain lifestyles and certain things that is formed and created to make something else come forth out of that. All right. So we're going to talk about history of and to of where you was back here at another timeline, say 50, 60 years ago, versus where you at now, and how did you get from here to where you at now? Okay. All right. So, but let me work out something. It's important, right? That's my whole, well, not my whole, but that's one of the main reasons that I am doing this channel is to show you how to raise your vibrations and show you how to be inspirational to get your vibrations high, not just live your life every day in the routine of wasting away with your life, your your energy, your soul, your body, your your whole makeup. That makes you. And if you begin to use your energy in a more beneficial and profitable way by simply doing whatever you can do to get your energy level up, which is your vibrations, which is your frequency. It causes you to change, it causes your body to heal, it causes your mind to think clear, and it causes you to receive different information than what you have been receiving, which is just whatever you use on your everyday life, because it helps bring your DNA in online. It helps the because the energy is coming in and your body taking it in because what's coming from the sun is it helps you change your frequency in your DNA, to change the setting of your DNA. The strand has been shut down. They're gonna fire off, and then you're gonna begin to think on a little more higher level than what you've been thinking on. So things are gonna change. Okay, and then I did say we're gonna have a solar flare, like a super one. We're having them now, mini ones. But here, I don't know if it's gonna happen at the end of this year, but next year sometime. But it's coming soon. It's a huge one coming in, and what I'm understanding, it's gonna kind of like put you to sleep. Most people will. It'll be like a 3 day thing. You'll probably sleep through. They say by the time you wake up, things gonna change. Okay, but uh, it's coming on this planet because it has to, and everyone on here has to leave this planet in order for this planet to get cleansed. So you have to. They're gonna move you into the fifth dimensional planet, and that's why they're trying to get your vibrations up so you can hold the energy of that fifth dimensional planet. Because if you can't, then you'll have to be put off of there and go to somewhere where you're hidden. Because if you don't hold the energy that's coming through, and when it's coming through on your body, your energy, the energy of your body, which is your hologram, is not high enough uh, to to take that energy wave. It'll fry your nervous system out. Okay, so you don't want that. So this is my purpose of just coming on here with this channel. Just I do what I do to keep my vibrations up. You do what you do, but my hope is to inspire you to do whatever it takes to get it up there. Okay. And music does it for me because you were created through movement and sound. Okay, so why not go back to what what creates you? Okay, so let's do some workout, dance a little bit here. A lot of these songs, like the the uh, Cosmos, they pick these songs, and these songs are made most or less for you to listen to them. And when you hear them, you you find where they may fit in with your life, especially the relationships. Okay, all right, so keep in mind and just hear the songs real good and listen to the lyrics. And if they fit with your relationship, then use them in there. Okay, get a little bit more serenaded with yourself. Okay, with your relationships and things. Okay, so I just hope I can do this video, but I'm working on it. That's it, the dancing workout dancing is not the problem. It's the talking is the problem. Because I'm giving out. Okay, I'm also receiving. Hitting it again. I hate when they do that. I get the electric charges from everything because I'm real sensitive. So I just picked up one just now. Damn it, pop. Um, but so I'm giving and I'm also receiving, but I'm receiving it through the electric charge. way, but because my mind is set on you, I also pick up your energy too, you know. So, excuse me for a second. I might have to probably see if I can get this. I'm always getting whacked. I call them energy weapons. You know, this is what they are. They always whack me some kind of way. Shit, I didn't even have a phone, did I? I didn't have a phone. Hmm. Okay, I might have a couple. Shit. I have to get it out eventually here. Um, so tonight, like my last video, I did some oldies, you know, and I like to sing the oldies. They kind of take you back. They give you inspiration. And when you really listen to them, most of those songs was created for you to do for to today. Okay, yeah, listen to them though, and then they what is happening today in your life. Those songs fit right in the oldie ones, you know. So I'm gonna do a little mixture tonight. Okay, I like doing something like mixture. So because I listen to all music, you know. Um, I do. Music is my it's just me. Okay, I mean, when you think about it, Lord Shiva is dance like okay, the dance. Okay, so the dance must dance. All right, so I'm gonna go up here and how about Okay, so always gotta catch these songs before they shut off because I don't have it on this goes, the song set up. I have to get on repeat. I'm just gonna get my drink real fast here. I don't know about anyone how uh, your body reacts to this singing because my body, um, I get vertigo a lot. Um, Whenever I take it in real heavy, crap, slipped out of my hand. Oh, so I'll get a towel and get it up and okay, so as I said, that just happened just now. And then the last time I did a video, my boots were sitting behind me, and I recognized he was back there, so I almost tripped over him. So that's called polarity, okay? And you are in a planet that is there's polarity, okay? It operates in the polarity. So plus there's contrast, and you're here um, to actually uh, work through the contrast. Okay, get it contrasted. Okay, but polarity is there all the time. You may not pay attention to it, but it is always there when something happens. You can be doing something good, and then something not so good is going to come along and come in your way, and that is going to be there until you get out of this here low uh, dimensional uh, planet or the energy, the third dimension where your body is from. Okay, but your body is rising with you, so you're gonna take you to a higher level, to 4D and 5D, so you won't have that issue once you get up and it's there, but very faint, very faint. You know what I mean? You got to kind of really pay close attention to so you can see it, but it's there. Okay, here is more harsh, okay, because it's more heavy and it's more aware if you really pay attention. So that was polarity because I'm drinking, I'm feeling really good. Comes along, what happens? I drop the thing that can. Okay, so that I don't know. It takes place and it's there to temper you. Things are such and such. Maybe some person else would have dropped it, would have just really had a fit or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's for all reasons, okay, that you're gonna have it because it's you gotta work through the contrast, okay, and it helps to get you there. You need to go. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put that's. Wait, hold on. That's too low. I apologize. So that was getting it up there. Oh, wait. I have a little bit more left on there. I think they're cutting off. I don't listen to the songs most ahead of time. I have listened to them, but not enough to know them, And I don't practice the choreography because I am in training, and I just take the energy of my two homies, rollies, angels. That energy's here with me, and they are choreographing the energy with me as I feel their energy taking me where I need to go, and match with the tune, whatever. It's hard to explain, but that's what's going on, and so I'm learning how to allow the the whole collective energy move through me and with me, and okay, and take it and let it flow as it goes, okay, and that makes things. It really does a lot. It makes you, and it really does a lot. It gets you up there, okay, when you connect. So, um, I don't know if I think I want to do one more. I don't know. I'm gonna talk about that history because um, I gotta hammer it home. I made the video, I don't know, a couple of nights ago, and uh, and then it was a minute and 20 seconds, an hour and 20 second video, and I went to load it, and I don't know, something happened between me loading the video and me deleting some videos. And I didn't only delete it, I permanently deleted. But I could have went back and recovered it, except that somewhere between deleting and the video loading, it didn't load, and then it just just disappeared. That's like, oh hell. So you know, when things like that happen to you, you just gotta kind of go with the flow. You gotta just gotta rock your world in the way that you want to rock it. Don't let it rock you. Don't let things rock you. You rock it. Okay. Do not allow uh, your energy level, your spirit, or whatever you want to call it, go in the low vibrations. Okay. When something happens, it's okay. Nothing happens without a reason. Okay. Remember that. Everything has a reason for why it happened, why it worked, whatever it is. It's always a reason. It's the reason for everything. There is a reason for everything. So just know that. And then you won't have to get all bent out of shape over what happened when it looked like it was going one way and it went the other way. Okay. It went against what you were doing and the good of yourself, okay, and the higher of yourself. You were working on doing something good and you good of yourself, and then go to the good of yourself, went to the better of yourself. But you don't let that get to you. You take it as what it is, and you go with the flow. Talk to guides, your energy, or whatever, your angels, they there. Your God, if you want to call it that, say why in the world, after I've done so much work, I did so good. My intentions was good, everything was on point, and this you think. But so what happened here? Why did this, have to be what it is? And it's hard enough for me to work on electronics as it is because I can't feel the energy just I don't care what I'm doing, I can be on there for 5 seconds and it just just want to climb all over my body and eat me up. I'm like, oh, that's probably too late for me. But so I don't know why I lost the video, but I'm carrying on. And so that video was a hot topic because it was speaking on the yin and yang symbol. I don't know, can I bring it back? I want to. Eventually I will, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I don't think I will because tonight I want to talk on your history and the times and how things are set up today. Like um, your nursing homes, your cancer hospitals, your mental hospitals, mentally whatever facilities, and all that bull crap. Okay, all your foster homes and crazy silliness, 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 shit that they pull the wolves over your eyes that you know make you believe one thing when it's really for another. Why do they? Oh, I don't want to start here. I'm going to do another song. I want to start. So, by the way, I dedicated that last song to my divine masculine. And this is what I want all you to do it. Whatever you need, because listen, this is the way the message is going to be going out. Card reading is going away, and a lot of it is okay. Maybe be around some, but not much. But you're gonna start using videos, and you're gonna start because when your masculine is not talking to you or not speaking to you or your feminine, you're gonna talk to them through that video, and you're gonna let it be known who they are. And no more hiding, no more hiding. They can't be hiding behind the curtains and the walls like my divine masculine. He's been hiding forever. You know what? You remember those movies that when they uh, always have the high rolling guy kind of sitting in the dark, and getting his shirt kind of waiting, peeping around, waiting for the who come through the door, and the person who they call to come in, they don't see them, but they see them, because they've been, they're in the dark hiding. I was like, oh. So, you know what? You know the old saying, say, you can run, but you cannot hide. And that's true. You can't. You can run from your call that's been pulling on your coattail, pulling on your heart chakra, calling you to come to your position, you know, what they call it in the army things, what they call people. I don't know, okay? Child call or whatever. But you don't want to go, but you are destined to go wherever you are, you're destined to go. You called, do you really believe that a twin flame relationship is here on this planet just for the mere sake of being in a effing stupid dumbass relationship, whoever you are? Do you really think that? Because I hear a lot of you go, you don't have to be in the twin flame. What the fuck? That is so stupid. That is just not even thinking straight. You guys, whoever you may be, you, see, a lot of you just who you are. You're not spiritual, and you're not seeing spiritual as spiritual is, because if you were seeing it, you would be doing saying a lot of things. You would make the transition. You would look for the the truth, because that's what spiritual is. And you must hold that truth and not allow it to leave for nothing. But oh, you don't have to be no twin flame. You know you don't have to be with twin flame. Yes, you do. Excuse me. Don't say what is the fucking twin flame is. What is a twin flame? Is it your other side of your soul? Then what the hell are you gonna do with your other part of your soul if you don't be with your twin flame? You think you just came in here all this time? All the relationships you ever had, when did you finally find that you had a twin? It wasn't in the beginning, it wasn't in the middle. You don't get them until the last end, to your last life. You don't come into union until your last life. You don't come into union until your last life. You may come there, you may see each other, you may whatever. But your full union, not to your last life. That's 12 times you must come in here before your last time to come. And yes, you do have to be with your twin flame. Why are you one for then if you don't have to be with it? Because that's your part of your soul. That you're going to get put. You've been put apart. You gotta come back to your soul. You don't just guys, man. Y'all be cracking me up on those card readings. And then you contradict yourself all the time. Oh, you be careful. You know that they said something was going on out there. You know those witches are gonna be. Now just be real careful. Why should we be careful? Don't we have the angels? Don't we have the cosmos? Don't we have God protecting us? Why are we here? Aren't we here on a mission? Then why with our protectors, which we do have, why don't we have them? If we on a mission, why are they not protecting us then? Some of us are protected over time. And then some of you may get some interference in your world with some of these crazy, worked out, crazy, silliness things that's taking place on the planet. I mean, people don't realize, see, look, witchcraft is whatever it is. It's just what you make it be. That's all it is. You conjure it up with your little brain, your little stuff, and your energy, and anything you put energy to, it works to you. That's true. Okay. Yet at the same time, what is it created from? What is it created out of? And what is the cause and the effect is the key. You see, because there's nothing that you will do here on this planet that is not going to come back to you. Whatever you do, I don't care what it is. You can do whatever you think you want to do, but it will reflect back to you. And lately, it's happening faster because we're in a faster moving energy. Okay, and so, all right. So maybe if you was somebody was doing the little dirty work, see, you must do whatever you want to do, whoever you are. But whatever you do, it will come back on you. Keep that in mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And when you're doing something against another, now you really asking for some shit to come up on your life. So it's better to just leave people alone. Fucking mind your own goddamn business and leave other people's life alone. That is not your place. Your life is whatever you have, whatever you got, whatever it is. You want something, then you go get it the way you're supposed to get it, like everybody else do. Have where you choose, because now you can choose. You can decide on whether you want to work for your money or you want to create your money. It is entirely up to you what you decide to do with your life. And it's entirely up to me and whoever else can do what they want to do. Their life, because it's their life. Then you just do yours and let them do theirs and leave other energies alone. Because who would want some? I wouldn't even want to have anyone in my. Who would I want somebody in my life that I'm a spell to get them? What is the silliest thing ever there in my life? Why would I want that person that I'm gonna spell you to get you? That sounds like I got the spell instead of you. I don't have you. I got just something that I made you be. That's fucked up. everything because everything is. And that's why you can. But yet, keeping in mind, there is always repercussion. Always. All right? So, uh, this is why they managed to get wolves pulled over your head and you didn't see it coming. Okay? And you got trapped inside of the illusion and the deception. Okay? And deception over and over, deception of time. And that means you're in the illusion now. So then you want to come out of the illusion, which is deception, which is everything. Okay? What is deception? It's a lot of shit in there. That's what it is, okay? And you want to get yourself out of that shit. Because shit is it know what kind of shit it is. You can't grow nothing. I mean, maybe you can with some human shit, but much can you grow? I don't know. The principle is where you at? Where are you? Because everyone is been deceived. It doesn't matter who you are. You've all been deceived. So have my body. And I gotta break it free too. But so everything has been in deception. So now where you at? What is deception? Hmm? So now you gotta sift through the shit, find the light, to get out the hole, way out of there. Where's the drainage or where's the whatever? There's a way out. Okay, you gotta get so you gotta what? You gotta start climbing up, not going around in circles. Keep going around in the repeated cycles of life. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Why are you repeating cycles in life? Excuse me. I must be talking to somebody with that one in your life. Repeating cycles. Somebody got some repeating cycles going on, and you're not breaking free because you do not see that you are repeating these life cycles because you are holding a certain frequency that keeps putting you in that loop. Okay? And now the only way you can get out of the loop is you gotta look for a way to climb up, not around, because there is no growth in that. You gotta get up, you gotta climb up. So what you gotta do is you gotta rise up higher than whatever that is that you're dealing with. You gotta find something that gets you a leg up, so you can get up higher than that because that's low. And if you stay down there, you're gonna be with it. So you're circling around with it, okay? But you gotta climb. You gotta find something to get you higher than that. Okay, so you gotta look for thoughts that's higher. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to work out some more. Um, in Bible day, Moses was freeing the people from Pharaoh, Egypt, or whatever you want to call it. Well, they had got trapped in there over lifetimes after lifetimes of not seeing the sliding of the hand of your governors and the closing of the eye or you know, the blinders of the eye or your governors. Why you gotta have so fucking many fucking like governors? What the hell? And see, the point is, you know nothing about that governor that you voted in, do you? You don't know whether he changes draws every day, do you? You don't know that. But you vote that person in there, why? To look over your life and to govern you. Does that make sense? That you would have somebody governing your life that you don't know nothing about. How do you know what he's doing? Who's governing him? Why he's governing you? Somebody got to be governing him. Look at the pyramid. See, you don't pay attention to what's being said. And even if you heard somebody say something, you don't just pass it up like it was nothing, because it is something no matter what it is, because everything that you hear has been formed from a thought before you heard it. Okay? That's the truth. So, what was the thought formed from? So that means you think people just speaking those words just because? No, they couldn't speak if they wasn't already formed. That means if they formed, they have to match with something of that energy. So when you hear someone that say Illuminati, you need to look it up because that's exactly what it means, and it definitely exists. So just because you never heard it before doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay, keep that in mind. And just remember, an apple is not just an apple. Just consider that. Okay, I haven't did my research enough on the Apple company myself, but it is it is a lot more behind that apple that you see as a word than meets the eye. Okay, and I don't think it's bad. I think it's good because it depends on who the technology of that particular energy who it belongs to. Because there's no human at all on your planet has ever controlled your planet ever. So your planet is not ran by humans. Just remember that. They're ran by extraterrestrials who live off this planet. And if you don't believe that, then look for it. Look for it. But the deception, see, deception keep you sleeping. So you're not looking at your windows and seeing. So they put the blinders and the curtains up there. Because you was peeping out at one time, and then things was happening out there. And so they want to make sure you don't peep out anymore. So everything is a good side and everything is a bad side. There's a good side for putting blinds up. There's a bad side too. Everything has a good and a bad to it. Remember that, okay? This thing is, this is how much bad versus the good. But keep this and also in mind, there is no bad and there is no good. They don't, they don't exist. What makes it bad and what makes it good is how you perceive it to be. My perception and yours I mean, most likely it's totally different perceptions here until we talk about the rain or the weather, and then everybody, oh, it's gonna rain, they said it's gonna rain, oh, the storm, your little collective thoughts, get to collecting, click, click, click. I don't care where you at, all over the world. You say it's gonna rain, well, what you get is you're gonna get that damn rain. Because you have sent off the energy to bring it to you. Rain is not made naturally, it's brought in from a machine and created. Okay? They created your weather with a machine. Now, is it going to change? Of course, for the better, not for the worse. See, those who was in the dark, no more in the dark, but they are no more running this planet. We, as in the light, is controlling our planet back again. No more of the creatures in the night doing their little dark work. Will they be controlling your planet anymore? We will, as the light. Okay? There you go. So now, what do you get from the light? You get everything. You get the best of life. What do you get from the dark? Nah. You get nothing. Dark can't give. It only sucks in. Because it's already dark. It's so late. It's dark. Dark is thoughts not filled, thoughts with lack of information. Okay, what's a thought? You are, I am. We all are thoughts. And the conscious of source being created and the form that you choose to create yourself in the likeness of source. If that's all, you can't get past it. You got to look like source no matter how you look. But you look like source in this way, or you like source this way. And you look like source in the brightest, shinest star, and you're a mirror source. And it's your choice. Do you want mirror source in the light, or you want mirror source in the dark? So you choose. Okay? So, all right. So in those days when Moses was on the planet, and Moses um, was freeing the people, and then and Pharaoh said, "Well, now, why don't you just take why don't you just take your wives and brothers and whatever you guys go and leave your people, whatever was up with you?" And Moses said, "No, no, 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 that ain't gonna work." Then the Pharaoh says, "Well, why don't you just take your cattle and all your, you know, things that you have on the land, your feeds and stuff, and leave your people with me?" Moses was, "No, no, no." So, and he, kept attempting Moses to leave something behind. Moses said, "No, everything is going. Everything is going." Okay, now you in the Bible can say that was a good thing with Moses, right? And it was, but there was a dark side to Moses too. Okay, so not just a good side, but it's a dark side. Remember, all we could both have them, good and dark, light and whatever, not good and dark, light and dark, light and dark. You have to choose on which one of those particular energies that is within you that you will allow your life to rock in. Okay? You make the choice. But you want to rock your life in the light, or you want to rock your life in the dark side of yourself. And the dark side of yourself is just be stupid. You don't have to do anything. Just be as you are. Keep believing just the way you are. But if you want to be in the light side of yourself, you got to come up. You got to climb up the yard. You got to get in that heart chakra. And you got to get some of this shit open up. You got to come up into the higher side of life. Okay, the higher side of the mountain. Okay, and so uh, in everything, there's because you own the yin and yang planet, you own the dark and light. Okay, remember that you own the yin and yang planet. The dark and the dark and the after your light. You got a little bit of dark and a little bit of light in one. So that operates in everything. Okay, so not just as far as the planet, but it does. Okay, so here's the thing. Moses did not leave anybody behind. And he did not leave them and let Pharaoh continue to enslave them. But due to the fact that you was born in the darkness, come forth in the darkness. You come forth in chaos. You must allow the light to come through and shine in your darkness in order for you to become light. Well, it's continue to be in the dark. And keep in mind, darkness is only lack of information. Okay? Lack of information. You don't have the information to get out of where you're at or to change something in your life. Whatever. Or to change a timeline. Or to change a world. or make the world be as you want it to be. But those who came before you got to jump on you, and then when they got to jump on you, that because they're much closer to the head of things, or it was created back in Egypt or whoever, Egypt. Was that when Moses was born? I guess, yeah. Okay. And so, where there was light, there was also darkness. How much dark was there versus how much light was there? Okay, right. So, when you find out as one of the rulers of the people over on the planet, because you've been set in, someone has set you into slavery, and the rulership have been set into place way before you even came forth. So now all the information you getting is whatever information is passed down to you. And that's what they say. That's what you do. Depends on who raised you up. And so you yourself decided, wait a minute, what's going on here? Something ain't feeling so right because something ain't clicking with you because you don't even know what at this point you just come in as a little baby, you couldn't incarnated, you raised up by your family, and little things happen. You don't know why all that happened, but you do have a certain connection somewhere that you know that it's not just they're here in this earth. It connects in a higher energy. So you feel that, but nobody else around you know this and feel this. So you got some sort of way of sort of seeing a little bit beyond the darkness that you were in, you know, whether you did it or not. Okay. But very few of you would do that, and very few of you would say anything about it when you did, because you already heard that they were killing people for opening up their mouth. They were hanging you on a tree. They were, you know, putting a rope around your neck, and they've been slapping and slashing. And it was all to break you down from out of who you knew you were, until you not believing in who you are, who you don't even know who the hell you are. You know what I'm saying anymore? You're like, who am I? Who the fuck you know, man? You just know that you're just going in this cycle of life. Going to school, what everybody else do. Right? Getting out of school, going to job, going to college, and all that. It just whatever. It sucks. Right? So it's just going with the society, with the way that they got it all set in form. Because why? Because up here we are going to take over the world, and you're not going to even know it. But if we're going to have it sit right in front of you all the while we're doing it, right? Because they know what it means to be the side of the hand and blind of the eye. Like I say, no humans running it. They listen to the ones that's outside of it. Okay. You always thought you was just the only ones, but that was just a deception to fool you. Now, so you wouldn't look outside of your planet to see what else was out there. And your scientists, they just breaking for their god devil, and they give you whatever, because that's what they're supposed to do. Masses is that what they say? No straight answer. So what do you got? Okay. So unless it's you, which everyone ever you have that time that that you can wake up, but you gotta just start looking around. I guess I don't know because I never had to wake up. But I had to come in here and walk in the body, but the body was awake when I came in. Okay, but as the memory of the body, some people just tore in to pick it up with a shirt tail, like threw her into the rim. She's like, what the fuck, guys? Can you just ask me next time? You throw me up in here. Okay, so here I am. Now I got to take the mission off because you know, took me out of where I was at. I have no clue how to get back there. Wouldn't want to go anyway, but so uh, so you have you know, like I say, choices and things and making life. You gotta, and you got you maybe just one of you may have that little light in you that came in, and the rest of the family don't have it, but you got it, and so you have a little awakening on you, but you gotta keep going to finish waking up and so forth and so on. But so what? Here's the thing. But if no one ever do, then you just keep going around in cycles. You keep making them, them circles, and that wasn't supposed to happen until they put that soul travel in the way for when you left here as a person. When you left the body, you supposedly went to death or whatever, died. You get up out of the body. You don't die. You're just conscious because you get up out of here and you go back to the counselors, you know, above. When you call it above, but it's really not just right here where you're at. Heaven is not the way you think it is. It's different. But everything is. But in order to see it, you gotta come open. You gotta be free. You gotta be so free. I heard some person on the card readers. I don't know, it wasn't a card reader. I think it was just a YouTube channel. She was talking about the life and where we used to live in the other planets and how we live and stuff. But now, I'm gonna have to talk about this. I'm gonna have to bring a subject in on. I'm gonna talk about spirituality because you guys need to know what it is to be a spiritual being. You gotta know what it means to become spiritual. Because the Shoei religion is totally the opposite. It works from within to without, and it will rip your life out of you. Spirituality will tear everything that's inside of your life that's within you that you would rather have no rights or no business, pushing it back down. It's like, packing the shit in and knowing you need to let it come out, you know. But you get it, you gotta get pull it out, get too much shit going on. But so you have to, when you transform from just whatever. I mean, what you really transform is from spirit, from physical, you know, reality, where you see things in a physical way, where it looks more physical reality. And to you, the world is real. But spiritual is a spiritual reality, and it's not real. And in order to make that transition, those things that you have been in, experiences that you have walked in, you have done it, and you have worked in the experience of it, or you experienced it, and maybe it left a bad taste in your mouth or in your tummy, and you didn't that deal with it, you just left it there, and it grew some roots. Okay, it's got branches on it too, probably. But so, in order to transition from physical reality and the same way as religion, and how you see things, how you think, how you feel, how you operate in your energy, you got to free yourself of whatever there is that does not reflect back to the light. If it's dark, it got to go. Plain and simple, because dark cannot reside in the light. And so, in order to go into the light of yourself, which is the energy of your higher chakras, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown, in in order to operate in those energies, you must free yourself of any ways of darkness, of thoughts, of lifestyles, of what the hell ever it is. Okay? You cannot hold things that does not match the light because it has to match to the light. And the higher the dimension, the more lighter and brighter, definitely lighter you become. See, I am in the light body, and I fume on. Depends on what I'm doing. Depends on where I'm at. What I'm whatever. My light will fume on. But one time I had light on for a long time, but they shut it off. I said, "Why y'all shut my light off?" They said, "Well, because you the light bulb now." I just then it comes on. Okay, okay, I just let the light come up. Here it comes, yay! So I just turn my light. But so that's so you have to transition from out of darkness into light. That's spirituality. So what is darkness? You decide. Darkness is simply this lack of information that you need to transition into the light. That's what it takes. You need information. What comes in, it's like a little Pac-Man, something you need to dock up. Give me that. See, so yeah, I put the Pac-Man in there. But if you transition from inside out, once you make that transition from within, then you're gonna make that transition from without. And then if you make a transition from without, then it goes this way out. See? Okay? Now that was what I thought of did on next time. But now it's talking about it on this time, the spirituality. Maybe I'll add some more to it on the next video. Okay? Um, since I gave you that much on this video and then finish on the history because that's what I need to get to. Let's cut this one off because I don't want to keep them on too long because um, loading them up for one thing. I don't know. I loaded them up before with a longer and then loaded, but I don't know what happened this time. So anyway, besides that, I like to give you guys a break, a refreshment, okay? Then if I come back when I do, then we start over again. We just start where we left off at. Okay, so I did give you a breakdown of spirituality. Okay, and then when I come back in the next video, I'll add something to that, and I'll try to get to my history. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I know we'll start my Moses, and we'll start back there. Okay, all right. So let me let you guys go, and I love you so much. Okay, um, wherever, have a good evening, good night, good day, wherever you're at. And don't forget to give me a like over there, okay, if you like me. And subscribe if you follow me. All right.